Good morning, Cullman, and thank you for tuning in to Cullman Today. I'm your host, Dustin Isom, and today is Thursday, October 3rd. We have a lot to look at in local news today, including information on Smokey Bear's 80th birthday celebration at Guy Hunt Library, updates about Kurt's Closet's Christmas program, and the Cullman Tribune's Pet of the Week. All this plus sports, weather, and more, but for now, let's dive into the top stories happening in Cullman today. Join the Cullman Area Chamber of Commerce on Friday, October 11th at 11:30 a.m. at Allsteak Restaurant for a community luncheon addressing the mental health crisis in today's society. Chris Van Dyke, Chief Operating Officer of Wellstone, will be the guest speaker. Attendees will explore solutions, share resources, and foster hope for those affected by mental health challenges. Don't miss this opportunity to connect, learn, and inspire change. Register online at cullmanchamber.org. Next up, Kurt's Closet, a local nonprofit serving children, teens, and some adults through a need-based qualification process, is preparing to provide Christmas gifts for families in need. Each year, they collaborate with partner organizations to select families for sponsorship. If additional spots become available, Kurt's Closet will open an online application to assess the needs of more families in Cullman County from October 14th to the 25th. This opportunity aims to extend support to those who may not have been reached through their partner referrals. To stay updated on application availability and other important announcements, families are encouraged to follow Kurt's Closet on Facebook. Key information will be pinned at the top of their profile. And to finish out our top stories, the Cullman County Master Gardeners are hosting their annual fall plant sale next weekend at the North Alabama Agriplex. The sale will take place on Friday, October 11th from 1 until 5 p.m., and on Saturday, October 12th from 8 a.m. until noon. Garden enthusiasts can look forward to a wide variety of native and seasonal plants, including fig trees, Lenten roses, crepe myrtles, irises, ground covers, house plants, lilies, and flowering perennials. Gently used gardening items will also be available, offering unique finds that commercial retailers might not carry. All proceeds from the sale will benefit the North Alabama Agriplex, supporting agricultural education and community programs. Don't miss this opportunity to enhance your garden with special plants while supporting a great cause. For more information, visit the Cullman County Master Gardeners Facebook page. Now that we have the top stories out of the way, we're going to take a quick break before returning with sports.
What's in the magazine? October's peeking in. Oktoberfest in Cullman, let the fun begin. Heroes in our town, business all around, recipes for sharing, joy everywhere found. Colonel Cullman cheers, history in our ears, community so bright, polka through the night. Sports spotlight today, kids come out to play. Fields and courts are buzzing in the autumn sway. Germans came to stay, crafts and brews on display. Cullman's heart is glowing in the polka way. Colonel Cullman cheers, history in our ears, community so bright, polka through the night.
Hello and welcome back. Now it's time to find out what's going on in the world of sports. In today's sports segment, let's take a look at Tuesday night's semifinal matchups from the Cullman County Volleyball Tournament. West Point got out to a quick 6-2 lead over Fairview in the first set. The Warriors were able to stretch the lead out to 13-3 at one point, but the Aggies went on a couple of mini runs to cut it down to 14-8. West Point responded, pushing the lead to 22-14 and eventually taking the first set 25-18. Fairview couldn't have asked for a better start in the second set. The Aggies scored the first 5 points to take the early lead and led by as much as 11-3 at one point. However, the Lady Warriors answered with a big scoring run to turn the lead to 15-14. West Point continued to build momentum and went on to take the second set 25-23. Fairview got out to a 5-2 lead in the third set, but West Point came back to tie it up at 5. Another big run from the Warriors gave them a 13-7 lead, and West Point stayed in front 18-13 as the set went on. The Warriors held a 21-14 lead late in the set and fended off a late push from the Aggies to secure a 25-20 win and spot in the county finals. In the next match, Good Hope jumped out to an early 7-2 lead over Vinemont in the first set. The Raiders' lead grew to 12-5, but the Eagles were able to rally and make it a 17-13 game. Good Hope answered the run and finished the set strong to take a 25-19 win and a 1-0 lead in the match. The Raiders took another early lead in the second set, but Vinemont bounced back and found its rhythm to cut the lead to 8-7. The Eagles continued to build momentum and took a 13-10 lead midway through the set. Vinemont stretched its lead to 23-15 and held off a late run from the Raiders to secure a 25-21 win. Good Hope led Vinemont 11-6 midway through the third set, and a 9-0 Raider run made it at 20-6. The Lady Raiders pulled away to take the second set 25-12 and move ahead 2-1 in the match, leading the rest of the set and ended up getting a 25-12 win to take a 2-1 series lead. The fourth set was tied at 9 early on, and both teams traded the lead back and forth. Good Hope was able to separate with a 22-16 lead late in the set and went on to defeat the top-seeded Eagles 25-20. Good Hope and West Point will face off against each other for the JV and Varsity County Championships tonight at 5 and 6:30 p.m. That covers sports for today, but be sure to check with the Cullman Tribune each day for the latest in sports coverage from across the area. We'll be back right after this message. Hello and welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. The Cullman County Public Library is ready for fall, and it's celebrating this week's Oktoberfest with festive decorations. Thanks to generous donations from Couch Hay Farms, the Thornton family, Mustard Seed Nursery, and Glover's Produce, the library has been adorned with hay bales, pumpkins, and beautiful mums that capture the spirit of the season. Assistant Director Shelby Creekmore shared her artistic talents by painting depictions of the iconic Hay People, which are displayed in the library's front windows. These charming artworks pay homage to a beloved local tradition and add a touch of whimsy to the library's autumn decor. The library invites the community to stop by and enjoy the seasonal display while participating in the Oktoberfest activities. For more information and updates, visit their Facebook page at Cullman County Public Library System. Exciting news from the Guy Hunt Library in Holly Pond. Throughout October, the library is celebrating Smokey Bear's 80th birthday with a Smokey Bear Reading Challenge. Kids are invited to join the fun and learn about Smokey's crucial mission of preventing wildfires. Children can read 5 books related to wildfire prevention to earn a special prize from the library's prize bin. But that's not all. Mark your calendars for October 15th at 10:30 a.m. During story time, the library will have a special guest and cake to celebrate Smokey's big day. Each story time this month will feature engaging Smokey Bear games and activities. So don't miss out on this exciting opportunity to enjoy reading while learning how to manage campfires safely. For more information, visit the Guy Hunt Library's Facebook page. The Cullman Tribune Pet of the Week is Heidi, a gorgeous 1.5-year-old shepherd mix with medium energy, eagerly awaiting her forever home. This patient girl quietly watches the world go by from her kennel, hoping someone will choose her for her new adventures. She adores people just as much as she adores her treats. A tough choice for some, but not for Heidi. With a beautiful soul and a gentle demeanor, she wants nothing more than to be close to you. Heidi would make an excellent therapy dog, companion, or hiking partner. So come by the Cullman County Animal Shelter to meet Heidi. And if she's already been adopted, don't worry, there are many of her friends waiting for that special person to pick them up. For more information and to see more animals looking for a home, visit the Cullman County Animal Shelter's Facebook page. Yesterday, several elementary administrators from the Cullman County Board of Education participated in a leadership lab focused on enhancing literacy education. The administrators worked on effectively leading data meetings and planning the next steps with reading coaches and teachers to improve student outcomes. Sponsored and led by the Alabama Reading Initiative, the Leadership Lab aimed to increase literacy through innovative learning strategies in the classroom. This professional development opportunity provided valuable insights to help administrators support teachers and promote reading proficiency among students. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this message. Welcome back. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have lost their lives this week as we turn to obituaries. Wanza Delita Akridge. Wanza Delita Akridge, 77 of Cullman, passed away Monday, September 30th. The family will receive friends on Thursday, October 3rd from 11 a.m. until the celebration of life, which will begin at 1 p.m. at Moss Service Funeral Home Chapel. Burial will follow at Cullman City Cemetery. Cynthia Diane Heaton. Cynthia Diane Heaton, 66 of Cullman, passed away on Tuesday, October 1st at UAB Hospital in Birmingham. Funeral service for Ms. Heaton will be at 3 p.m. Friday, October 4th at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. Burial will follow the service at Fairview West Cemetery. The family will welcome friends for visitation Thursday, October 3rd from 6 until 8 p.m. at Hansville Funeral Home. That finishes up obituaries for today. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now, let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today, we'll enjoy sunny skies with a high near 84. Tonight, expect partly cloudy conditions with a low of around 64. Tomorrow brings mostly sunny skies with a high near 82. Tomorrow night, patchy fog might roll in after 10 p.m., otherwise it'll be partly cloudy with a low of around 61. That concludes another edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. But for now, I'm Dustin Isom with Cullman Today, wishing you a terrific Thursday, Cullman.